Red Dragon. So many wonderful speeches. Congratulations to all my, to the other inductees. And congratulations to everybody who put this banquet together and the whole weekend. It has just been fabulous. I think one of the things that we all think about Cortland is that everything Cortland seems to do that has to do with athletics, we just do it right. We know how to do it here. So, Mike, thank you for nominating me to the C Club Hall of Fame, and thank you to the C Club Committee for selecting me. It's a huge honor. I'm excited to be here, and I'm really feel very humbled to receive this honor. Thank you to Jonah, and to Fran, and let's see, who else is out there? So many people. I appreciate the extra help, Jackie, the extra help with the tie, and a couple other people, so thank you. I think having an opportunity to come to Cortland from Syracuse High School is really a game changer in my career as a coach. I was lucky to have some great people along the way. Nancy Langham was a C Club member, was actually my second grade physical education teacher. And I knew way back when I was in elementary school that I would be a phys ed teacher and a coach someday. Before that, I wanted to run the cash register down at the local store because they had all the candy. I think early on I had some really great people. And coming to Cortland, knowing the athletes that they had here, and knowing what they could do, I was very interested in going to the next level. I was very interested in being able to run strategies and different offenses and games. So when the opportunity arose, I jumped at it. Sharon Todd, who was one of my assistant coaches here, and a friend of mine from Southern Illinois University from grad school let me know that the position was open here at Cortland. And Joan Sitterly, when I got here, she mentored me and helped me in the transition from CNS high school lacrosse coach to Cortland lacrosse coach. So thank you very much to both of you. I really appreciate that. I always have considered myself lucky, maybe because I always thought I was half Irish. And, you can have the luck of the Irish, it's a really good thing. But I think it takes a lot more than luck and hard work to be successful as a coach and as a phys ed teacher. And the first thing I think you really need is a support network. And I've been very blessed to have a supportive family. And here tonight, my sister and brother-in-law, Brendan and Lizzie Nortz, have always been a great support to me. My mom and my stepdad, Marilyn and Bruce Chapman. My mom is a trooper. She's probably been to most of the games that I've ever coached in my life. And she made the transition from CNS Blue to Cortland Red just like that. Never thought twice about it. So that was great. My partner, Rusty Sumner, has been a rock all the way helping with teams from things like driving the van in Florida when we needed people to help us out as an assistant coach, and keeping what we call the lacrosse book, which is a stat book about this thick with everything that went on during the lacrosse game, because one of the things that was driving me nuts is my players would go down the field and they would shoot that high shot. And the percentage of that high shot going in was very small, but it looked great. You've got the fancy thing, you go down, you plow the high shot, but it never scored. Or in the big games against the good goalies, it did not score. So we kept that stat book and we showed it every time they shot. Yep, Carly Peters, who's here tonight, she went down and she shot high, okay, for 2 times in a row. Then we showed her the book, and then after that, every time she'd go down, she'd shoot low, and there she goes, she scored 3 goals. So we were able to break down all the stats, and Rusty was instrumental in that, so I appreciate that. So I think it really, by understanding the stats, it really changed what the players did on the field. It was painful for them sometimes to look and see what was really going on, but it was a great thing. So I appreciate that. And our boys Dylan and Jagger are here tonight. And hi. And they've been just kind of a ray of sunshine out there on the field after the game with the field hockey team. They both have worn the little red dragon costume and run with the team. I did question when Dylan was beating the team around the field what was going on, but it's all good. So, and I have some friends here too tonight, so thank you very much for coming. So the support team. Also, I think you've got to have good role models. And for me, my biggest role model has always been C Club Hall of Famer Jeannie Galvin. Was very fortunate to have her as my field hockey and basketball coach when I was at Herkimer. Jean helped me, really, she's the person that helped me become the coach I was, the coach I am today. And I think what she really taught me was how to coach with intensity and fierceness on the field, and we are having fun when we're doing that. So, but at the same time, to be able to give a really passionate halftime speech, because Jean Galvin was like just that coach that had that speech at halftime, whether you're, it didn't matter how you were playing, if you were down a little bit or whatever, she could just kind of reach in and grab your soul and get you going. And I knew way back then that was the kind of coach I wanted to be. So thank you, JG. You were awesome and very instrumental in my career. I really appreciate it. So, role models. There's a couple of Pat Genovese I know is here tonight, and she may not know it, but when I was a high school coach, I watched her team play. I actually took a couple busloads of kids a couple years in a row to the national championship when she played down in Lehigh Valley or somewhere. We got on the bus at CNS, drove all the high school players down there. We watched her, and I had been kind of watching her and following her, and her poise and the way she handles herself on the field was always, it's very inspirational. So thanks for that too. And I think that role models are awesome, and I mean, you can't be successful without great assistant coaches. And I've been very fortunate. Coach Brown, Lionel Brown, my buddy, was my assistant coach at Cicero North Syracuse High School when we were winning the first 2 state championships for girls lacrosse up there. And then he followed me to Cortland. I asked him to come with me. I'm scared, will you go with me? And he was always around with a cup of coffee or whatnot. And Coach Brown and I devised more plays and more systems on those little napkins you have at the restaurant, so to speak. And more plays and things, and moving the little coffee creamers around like this, that kind of thing. But he's been just a phenomenal coach and friend all through the years. I mean, we've known each other, it seems like forever. Both of his daughters played for me at CNS. And in addition to that, he is being inducted into the Upstate Lacrosse Hall of Fame in 2 weeks from now for being assistant coach, and he's only one of 2 assistant coaches ever inducted into the Upstate Lacrosse Hall of Fame. The other one is an assistant coach from West Genesee. So it's a really, really big deal. So congratulations and thank you for everything you've done for me. I appreciate it. Becky Gillette is here tonight. Becky was my assistant coach at one time, and she's wonderful. Everybody loves Becky. When she was on our team, she was the mom of the team. She hosted all the spaghetti dinners, everything we needed, and she carried that on after she left the team with coaching. So everybody needs somebody like Becky on the team, so I really appreciate what you've done. And incidentally, she was the goalkeeper on our 2001 national championship team, and that's awesome. So I appreciate that. And Sharon Todd was a really great assistant. Sharon used to walk so calmly over to me in the heated game and say, "Do you think we should switch the left midi with the right midi?" And I said, "Yeah, go ahead, do it." She was just very calm and level-headed all the way. I see Sue Cortland. I was fortunate to work with Sue just for a couple years right at the end of my time here at Cortland. Great coach. Great coach. Also, I think played for Jean Galvin at one point in her career too. Let's see, did I forget? I don't want to forget anybody. This is hard to be up here. So anyways, thank you to all the assistants, because you need the assistants for sure. Because then you've got the players. I see a few of them out there in the audience tonight. I know Julie Gettner's here. Julie Gettner is a C Club Hall of Fame member and National Player of the Year when we won the national championship, and her buddy Bonnie Kenna was on the squad too, and Becky was on the squad. And I see a couple of cross players back there, Carly Peters and Liz Severick are back there. Carly's the coach at Geneseo now, and Sev is a teacher up in East Syracuse, Manila, I think, and just really great people. One of the most wonderful things about winning this award is all the emails and phone calls I've gotten from players in the past. It's been absolutely wonderful. And it's just a great weekend, great to be around everybody and meet the new inductees, and thank you. It's absolutely wonderful. Thanks.